This is a Scion FRS, also known as a Toyota 86 and a Subaru BRZ. And today I found one for a crazy price off Facebook Marketplace with the goal in mind to flip it for a huge profit. But after driving this car, I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to sell it. Make sure you stay tuned to the end to see if this car is really worth the money, taking it on the track for the first time, and the crazy profits we made on it in a short amount of time. I just found a 2015 Scion FRS listed at $7,500. This car looks insanely clean and well taken care of. We have to try and buy this. From what I'm seeing online, these cars go anywhere from 8 to 10, 12, even 15 grand. This could be a crazy deal, especially if we're able to negotiate even lower than $7,500. Just like that, we scheduled a time with the seller. He has it listed at $7,500. If we can get this anywhere from $6,500 to $6,000, that is a great price and there's lots of profit to be made. We're on the way, but to check out this FRS. I'm super excited. I've always wanted one of these, even before I got my 350Z. I've always liked the looks of these cars. Never actually driven one, so I'm kind of excited to get to drive one. If we can get this car anywhere around $6,000 to $6,500, if it's mint. You never know what kind of issues there could be. That's why you want to go check them out in person. Now all we have left to do is check out this car, find anything wrong with it, and negotiate them down on the price. Let's do it.
I'm from TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes, you're on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
I recognize the car. I'm the second owner. I've taken very good care of it. It was my first 12 years old, so it's bumps and bruises. And
I mean, yeah, little things, right? Yeah. Underneath looks pretty clean. Looks pretty damn good. How's it drive and everything?
Perfect. Like,
Drives good?
I've taken very good care of it.
Do you want to take me for a spin?
Sure, you can drive.
Oh yeah, she's got an exhaust to her. No lights on the dash, beautiful.
I replaced the clutch 2 years ago at like 160,000.
We're about to get an improper muffler ticket right now. So why are you getting rid of it?
Well, I need a truck.
More practical.
Not that I've done hard pulls, but it's.
And you have. You had to have done a hard pull before.
Maybe one.
You have updated taillights on there?
I do. Yeah.
Nice.
Dusty ass engine bay.
Oh yeah, you got 15 oil leaks.
Yeah.
I can't really pick on you for anything, man. You got me, bro. To be honest, this was one of the cleanest cars I've ever checked on Facebook. I couldn't find anything wrong with it at all. With that being said, we're gonna still try our best to get the best price and get it in the $6,000 to $6,500 range. Let's see if cash will tempt it. What do you want to make happen out of it?
7,500 would be ideal. What's your best?
Clean, man. I will say it is very clean. You've kept it in great condition. A little bit higher kilometers. What's like your best? Like you'll let go of it today?
Could you do 7?
I was gonna say 6, and we can get that done.
Can you do 65?
And we do 6. Right now, I'll get up.
6,250?
6.2.
Sure, I'll take it.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good, man. Boom! Just like that, we got this 2015 Scion FRS for $6,200. As I showed you guys earlier, they go anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000, even $12,000. So we definitely got a pretty good price for this thing since it's super clean as well. He's gonna follow us to the shop. We're gonna give him the rest of the cash, and we have an FRS now, man. Since I showed up alone, he ended up helping me out by driving the car 10 minutes away to our shop. But on the way there, things almost ended very badly. Holy shit! Yo, you almost just died, bro. Yes, that's someone coming down the one-way directly at us. If we were any further ahead, we would have been on the bridge where we would have just been screwed. The FRS was almost totaled before we even got it back to the shop. We genuinely almost just died, man. Someone was coming the wrong way on a one-way. Shit almost got totaled before it even got to the shop. Bro, we're lucky we weren't on the bridge. You would have been
right, bro?
But anyways, I gave him the cash, he gave me the keys, and I was now a proud owner of a Scion FRS. I was so excited I had to show David. Yes.
The GTR?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
That's matching with your GTR.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Is it a manual?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick.
Well, I guess he clearly didn't give a shit about the FRS, but it doesn't matter because I do. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's do a proper inspection to make sure this car is actually as clean as I think it is. As always, we have to do an Ethan inspection. All right, Ethan, let us know what you think, man. What do we got here? Dude, this car is actually super clean underneath. For a Canadian car, bro, look at it.
Your rotors don't even look clean or bull.
Huh?
That's
surface rust. Wow, no play. No freaking play, eh? Yeah, just shake the car when we're under it.
Look at this exhaust. Golly.
Yeah, she's got a noise to her, let me tell you. What do you think, man?
I actually think this is a mint car, I'm not gonna lie.
I literally couldn't find a single issue when I was testing this thing out.
A single issue?
None.
I think I can find it.
All right, find an issue right now. If you can find an issue within 30 seconds, I'll give you $100.
I'm just gonna yank
All right,
this
go.
wire out. I'm gonna yank this wire out, and then there will be a big issue right here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't do that. Okay, well, you can't cause any issues. 30 seconds, you have to find an issue.
And these rear hazard motors.
Cap.
Nope. Look at all the rust.
Kidding me?
Look at all the
Bro,
rust
this guy,
in there.
dude, if I wasn't
Look at
saying...
the grooves, man. What are you gonna machine
Oh
these?
my God.
That's
it.
Everything else is clean.
Wow. Literally mint condition, bro. You can't, it doesn't get much better than
Right,
this.
just-
One thing I can't get over on this car is how skinny the tires are compared to my GTR. Look at this. This is compared to my hand. My hand can reach from side to side. Let me know, Ethan, would you buy this car, yes or no?
Would a high buy an FRS? Yeah. Fuck no.
What? Okay, God, would you buy an FRS? Go.
No.
Okay, bro. Would you buy an FRS, yes or no?
Hell f***ing no. I do not like these cars, but that doesn't mean it's not a good car. It's like driving a shopping cart with a fucked up wheel. A lot of noise, you don't go very fast, and everybody just looks at you like you're f***ing weird.
All the FRS owners are not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, they're gonna say, oh, you got a big nose, but f*** you.
We have a couple things to do before we can sell this thing. Number one, take it for a proper drive to understand if the hype of these cars is actually real. Number two, take this thing on the back roads. And number three, we're gonna bring it to the track. Today we're driving the Scion for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, from just going down the road to get an iced coffee, this car is fun. For reference, this was my first time driving a manual sports car. I used to have a Mazda 3 hatchback that was manual, and that was pretty fun. I've never actually driven a sports car manual. It's slow as f, but it's fun, dude. Holy shit. I understand why people love these cars. Oh! Was that a flame, bro? Does this shit got flames, bro? Bro, this car is fun, man. Oh my God. We need to bring the FRS to the track. Don't worry, we'll bring it to the track later on in this video, but first let me ask my friend Nikolai what he thinks I should do with this car since he is an owner of a Toyota 86 and has had his for a very long time. We got Nikolai here. Nikolai is a professional FRS 86 BRZ enthusiast. What is the first thing I should do with this car?
You should put the stock tube back on, and then from there, you can focus on suspension.
Well, we're either gonna do that or flip it.
Definitely don't flip it.
Nikolai, if you're watching this video, I am so sorry, but the profit was too good. We couldn't resist it. Make sure you watch to the end to find out how much profit we end up making on this thing.
It's too good of a car to flip. But you should also take it to a dirt road because it's super fun on there too.
You don't need crazy power to have fun in this car. That is one thing I've learned. They're slow but not boring, I will say that. Taking this car on the back roads is super fun. These cars are known as an incredible track car, so I think we should put that to the test. Now it's time to put the FRS to the test on the track to see what the real hype is about. I'll be bringing my friends along with me for the reaction. Mind you guys, this is my first time on the track with a manual car. Let's see how it goes. Today's the day, boys. We're taking the FRS to the track. I have never taken a manual car on the track before. I've tracked my GTR once. We'll see how this performs. Maybe this will be the decider if I keep this car or flip it. Hopefully all goes well. Should have a good time. Oh yeah, we're taking three mans, one girl. That's the shop dog, guys. It's a Cane Corso for anyone wondering. Hey, get back here. Oh. Maybe we'll have to bring her on the track. I don't know. Get on back there. Oh my God. There you go. You got lots of room, bro.
I need to put this back, gang. Can I lean my seat back at all? I'm sitting like a uppercase L.
That's good, that's good.
All right,
You
guys.
gotta turn the AC on, bro. I'm gonna die in here.
How was it so far back there?
Literal dog shit car. I would actually have rather just taken my truck, bro. 50 bucks for gas.
Well, let's see how much it costs to fill up an FRS, guys. It can't be much worse than my GTR, right? It's got to be way better than GTR, I imagine. Hi! Oh. Put 70 bucks in. I guess we'll see how much that gets us. Hopefully it's enough.
I searched it up and it takes regular.
It's actually premium. Unleaded only,
You're
pal.
wrong. I searched it up and it says do not put premium. Because if you put premium, then the person that's in the backseat of the car comes up and gives you road.
Oh my God, that's a full tank. That's what's blessed about these 4-cylinders, bro. 70 bucks for a full tank. My GTR would have been 120. After an hour and a half drive, packed in the FRS, we finally made it to the track. I think there was a crazy dry race event going on because look at all these cars. I found the competition right here. Oh, look at you. No, we're not bringing the dog on the track today. Let's bring the FRS on the track for the first time to experience the real hype. As of right now, we're flipping this shit. We're making a bag, but I mean, maybe we'll change our mind today. I don't know. All right, Ethan, are we ready to go? All right, come on, come on.
Did he bring the GTR?
Yeah. Andrew's going for an experience.
So, context. I brought Colin. I spun him out, and I caused him severe anxiety that day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna turn traction fully off. It's gonna get a little rocky.
Okay. Second thing.
Alright.
You already?
I'm good, bro.
Now it's your turn. We're gonna set this
Yo, this thing's fun.
That's not
I
bad,
don't
bro.
even want to sell it.
Fucking downshift. Oh!
Okay.
Yeah.
This works one out.
Yeah, right here. This thing low-key hugs me.
Dude,
Nice
this
and
does
strong.
really good. Let's go, dude. Bro, that was good, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That was
lie,
good,
it's kind of fun, bro.
That was really good.
Actually, I'll bring you to it.
Oh, thank you.
Deluxe.
Just so all the ladies watching, because I know Colin has a very large woman audience on YouTube.
I do, in fact.
He is, in fact, a gentleman. He brought me to my car. Do the part where we start
And I
making
didn't.
out. 1 second. Chivalry is not dead. See?
Your turn. You're in for a treat, pal.
I saw him before, he was going super slow. So let's see if he can speed it up a bit for me.
Yeah, come on now. In for a freaking treat on the freaking track.
Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm a fucking race car driver.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's so slow, but it's so fun, bro.
I know, literally.
Oh, it's just popping. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. You like that, huh?
If this thing had like 100 more horsepower, it'd be insane on the track.
What do you mean? That was insane. How was your
fucking
experience
insane.
in the car?
Colin is a mid driver.
First couple laps, I was definitely like, I definitely didn't have the greatest time the first couple laps, but once I started sending this shit, that's when it was a different story, and I could say I definitely had some fun, and now we have to go through if we're gonna sell the FRS or if we're gonna keep it. Let's decide. As much as I'd love to keep this car, I don't think I would use it daily. I'd probably only take it to the track, which would probably be pretty rare. I also did just buy a non-running M car that's all the way across the country, and in the next video, we're gonna be flying there and trying to get it running to drive it home. With all that being said, I think we're gonna sell the FRS. After ripping on those back roads in the track, it was definitely a good idea to take the car for a wash. And with the car being clean, it's the perfect time to take some beautiful listing pictures to put this thing up on Facebook. I almost forgot one thing. Tire shot! Let's get the FRS listed and figure out how much we're actually gonna list it for to get it sold as quick as possible with a bunch of profit. Taking some time right now to list the FRS, I think we can get 8K for this at least, which would be like 2K profit, which is pretty good. Within a couple days, we had some fun with it. If you want a quicker sale, you're gonna wanna undercut the market by a little bit. These things go anywhere from 8, 9, 10, even 12K. We're gonna list this at 8,500 for a quick sale. Well, we got it listed. Let's make some money. After just one day of having it on Facebook Marketplace, we had a ton of messages and even more clicks on the listing, with 2 people booked to check out the car the next day. A father with his son showed up for his first car. They checked it out, took it on a test drive, and they ended up saying they'll let me know. We all know how that turns out, of course. course. We also did receive 2 trade offers. The first one being a 1975 Corvette Stingray, which seems like a good deal until you realize that these things take forever to sell. Now, yes, they may sell for more than what the FRS is worth, but I'd probably be sitting on this car for months. So with that being said, we'll probably decline that one. And the second trade offer is a 2018 Hyundai Sonata. He said he'd also add cash on top, but I don't think I want to go with that one either. After a couple days of going back and forth with random people, we finally had someone who was serious enough to show up and make it happen. All right, boys, it's late at night, and someone said they're trying to come buy the car right now with cash. So I was like, you know what, pull up. Hopefully they actually show up, because usually people don't like to show up on Facebook. Like, we've had a couple of people not show up, which is pretty annoying. That's just how it goes when you're dealing with Facebook. People aren't going to show up, but hopefully this guy shows up and that's what he says he's going to do. The FRS could be gone. I don't know. We'll see. There she goes, man. I can still hear it, bro. Oh my gosh. And now that the car is sold, let's go through how much we paid for it, what we had to put into it, what we sold it for, and the actual profit when it was all said and done. All right, boys, so we just sold the FRS, which is kind of sad, but oh well, we made some money on it. We paid $6,200 for this car, which is a pretty good deal considering they go anywhere from $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, $11,000, even $12,000. I didn't put any money into this car at all. It was literally mint condition, and that's pretty hard to come by. I then sold it after a week of having fun with it for $8,000, meaning we made $1,800 in just a week of having this car. We took it to the track, we had so much fun with it, and I got to experience a car I've always wanted to buy. So with that being said, now that the FRS is gone, what should we get next? To be honest, guys, the FRS was such a fun car for the time we had. If you're looking for a sports car anywhere from the 6 to 10, even 12K range, I'd definitely recommend go getting one of these if you're not worried about speed. The way it handled on the track felt almost as good as my GTR. The manual transmission shifted amazing, and super low to the ground, giving you that sports car feeling. But if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. And if you guys have any specific cars you want to see me flip or restore, make sure to let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you boys in the next video.